Hello, welcome to this guided practice where we will be noticing the outflows of energy in our system. And I'm going to explain a bit about this. So, basically, sometimes you have places where you are losing energy, where energy is being taken away from you. And that can be because of a different thing that is feeding off your energy. So that can be a being which you cannot see from like the darker polarity, because the light beings tend to give you energy and the darker ones tend to take it away. So it might be that one of those is hanging on around you and is consuming that. Basically, it's their food. And you might be losing some energy somewhere. And this happens not because they come and just eat you, because there are no, without any kind of reason. They do that to make you aware of your own topics, because they will only be able to come in and create that energy outflow and start eating and consuming your energy if you have a certain topic somewhere. So for example, maybe you feel like a lot of shame is in your life, or maybe you feel like you have a lot of anger. So that kind of emotions can flow to those beings. And you might also feel somewhere in your body like an ache, or like a tightness, or a stuckness, or as if something is open, like a hole. And that also might be where that energy is flowing out. And the energy flows in. And you want to increase your energy around you and in you. And all of those energy outflows, which are connected to all the different topics that you have to work through, where you don't have to, but it helps with your growth, with your personal growth. This helps you become just a better person. So you can do this exercise and see how it feels for you. And just find a nice position. First, we are going to feel where and what is flowing out, and then we are going to go around stopping that blockage. Okay, so find a nice, good position to settle. Either sitting, lying down, I wouldn't recommend, but you can do if you want to. So find a good position to sit, and then settle in your body. Feeling your body, noticing the flow of the air, the in and out breath. Notice yourself. Allow yourself to sink deeper. Allow your body to sink, to relax. Allow your mind to relax. start going through your body, through your energy layers, and look for that outflow, for that hole where your energy is flowing out. And just start going through your head, asking yourself if there's anything flowing out there. Just take a while to fill in and then go to your throat and look around what is happening there. Is there any hole where energy is flowing out, where too much energy is flowing out? And look for that which feels that it's not good. There might be outflows which are good, where too much energy of you is flowing out. And look for those which are weakening you, where positive energy is flowing away. And go to your chest and heart area, looking around there. Is there an outflow which feels like it needs to be closed? Some kind of connection you have. Might be a connection to a being, but also to a person, to a memory. And then go further into your belly, noticing if there's anything there, any outflow of energy that you feel like shouldn't be there. Going further into your pelvis floor, your hips, genitals. Is there any kind of connection, energy outflow that I want to stop? Any energy that I'm missing, that I want to block the outflow of? Anything in your legs or arms. Look for that place where you feel like you are losing energy, where you are losing good energy that you actually want to keep in your life. And find that spot which felt the strongest, which felt like, oh, this is the spot I want to go to now. Find that spot in your body again. Finding that place where you feel like the energy is flowing out. It's like a hole in your system that you want to cover. And then ask yourself, is this really something that I want to keep? Is the outflow positive or negative for me? Is the outflow maybe good because I'm becoming less angry, less stressed? Or is the outflow not doing me good because I'm forgetting about my anger and would like to transform it and would like to use that holy rage? Feel into that. And if the spot you have felt into feels like spot where you wanna keep your own energy. Cutting off any connection that is taking off that energy from you. And just find that spot and then put a hand to it. Put your right hand to it, to that spot where you feel like you wanna block. And it might be on your body, but it might also be in your energy bodies surrounding you. So if you put your hand in the air, that's also fine. Just find that spot where you feel like you want that connection stopped. Whatever spot it might be. Just allow yourself to get your hand there. And with your hand, imagine and feel yourself create a direct blockage, which is stopping this outflow. And then feel, how are you doing? Is this blockage doing you good or isn't it? If it isn't doing you good, then find another spot which might feel better and more ready to be stopped, to be blocked. And then go for that spot again, or staying at the spot you have chosen, and then keep your hand there. Imagine this stopping of the energy outflow as if it's just a plug that you plug in and stop the outflow. And then feel into how you feel. What is your body's reaction? There might be some anger or sadness coming up because the things are suddenly not flowing out, they are in your system. Allow yourself to feel that which has a risk of flowing out. Feel into if you feel better with this plug-in, or do you feel worse? Do you want to unplug it again, or do you want to keep the plug-in and stop this connection? Does it feel good, comfortable, safe? Or does it feel like it's hurting more? Like it's not doing you good? It's your choice to either plug that in or stop the flow, or unplug it and open it again. Allow yourself to visualize the spot closing, the connection, the energy flow stopping, that the energy is being kept in your being. feel into how you are feeling with this spot suddenly closed. If you're feeling good, then you can move on to a different spot. Go through your full body and see if there are any other spots you want to close off, the outflows off, those connections that you want to break off, by just putting your hand there and imagining it closing, like a wound closing or a wall building there. Or find other spots that you feel like, oh, it's so good that the energy is flowing out of them. Allow those spots and those energy outflows there to increase. Find a spot where you feel like, I want that energy, whatever stored in my body, anger, pain, sadness, I want it to flow out of me. I want to increase this outflow. I want to let the things go. And then you can just imagine it like a river flowing stronger and stronger out of you. Maybe those other beings feeding more on this energy that you are letting flow out. And it might be positive that this energy is flowing out because it becomes less in your system. And just allow yourself to choose between either stopping the flow and closing it off or increasing the flow. And just allow yourself to become this very flowy being of energy, where the energy is moving, increasing or stopping at whatever place in your body you feel like you need it. You can imagine more spots coming to it, more spots in your body that you have felt before, and all those spots you can use at the same time, each one individually, either closing or the outflow increasing, depending on that which feels good for you. See yourself as this vibrant being, all those energies moving and transforming all the time. If you are conscious or unconscious of it, it's still happening. You can use your hand to help the process, either holding that spot or allowing more energy to flow out like a river, wiping it off, stroking that energy outwards quicker. And choose whatever way feels good for you. And you can come back to this practice again and again, feeling into your different spots, the holes in your body, or your different chakras, always moving the energy in and out. You can increase the flow, or you can stop. You can also increase or stop the inflow, not just the outflow. You can try experimenting with that, increasing the speed or slowing it down. Have fun practicing